Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Frantic Nerdcast episode 80.
We're back, we're ready, and we're frantic as ever.
Oh, naturally.
We are in the 80s, baby.
We're in the 80s. We've started our journeys into the 80s. The
We
knees are buckling.
One step closer to being 100.
We are indeed. And you know what? We are very, very fast approaching being doing this for 2 years as well. I think it's either October, November. We hit 2 years that we've been doing this.
Well, I counted back today. I'm in the 40s because I figured I missed 34 episodes before I was including my guest stints. I missed 34 episodes
Before you were a regular?
Well, I was a regular after 36, but there was 2 guest stints, so I've done 34. I missed 34 of the 80, so I'm quickly catching the episode 50 coming up soon.
The youth of today.
How they've grown up.
And one day you may get off probation.
Well, I've been demoted. I was button pusher last week, and I've lost that privilege. So
Yeah, tell us in the comments what you think of his butting pushing from last week to this week. Also, what did everyone think of our graded cards? I think we nailed that last week. We got some good fucking cards back, I reckon.
Yeah, we got clarified too by PCG. They let us know that they're still based in Australia. They're owned by a New Zealand company, but they're still very much present in Australia.
Yes, because we did mention that they were bought by someone from New Zealand, but yeah. So they did, they, as Zach just said, they verified with us that they are still in Australia. Lots of different stores. I think there's one in Sydney, in Piermont maybe or something. But they're still all around and stuff. So yeah, they'd said our cards took a little longer because they were moving.
That's fair enough.
So that's why they took a little bit longer. But
I said if we sent them to PSA, they'd still be on their way there. So
I posted my Gundam cards up on one of the Gundam community groups.
That was entertaining.
Oh my god! One dude,
what happened?
One dude's goes, "Oh, pity the slabs are fucking ugly AF."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, what do you justify as ugly? Like, what are your favorite slabs? And everyone starts fucking ripping into him. And you're like, what do you classify yours, Judd? And he goes, "Oh, this one and this one." I'm like, I'm not gonna dignify this with an answer, but they're fucking horrible.
was it PSA?
No, I'm glad he didn't say PSA. It was CCG, not CCG.
CGC and maybe ARC, but
ARC,
if it was, I don't mind the ARC ones. The ARC ones are quite nice.
ARC and Tag are very similar.
Yeah.
They're like
I keep getting ARC
UV
confused
printed?
with Tag.
Well, they're both the UV printed labels on the thing. Well, I think PCGs they're one of the nice ones out.
I didn't mind it. And then we've got, I said the CGS. Is it CGS we went through? TCG we went through. They're also quite good, so I'm looking forward to getting them back as well.
Yeah, definitely. There was one funny one like on the comments that went through your little posts, and there's this one guy just chimes in and just goes, "Oh, these your cards, are they?" Talking to old mate. He goes, "No, they're not." He goes, "Why don't you shut the fuck up then?" I'm just like, thank you. Well said. Yeah. It was a great read.
Yeah. Literally, he was the only negative person on there as well. Like another dude's like, "Oh, I don't know how do you get cards graded? I have no idea." I'm like, "Oh, bro, I'm in Australia, so it's probably going to be different for me. But you just go to their website and pay the money and send the cards away, and then a month later they come back."
Well, I think I mentioned it before, but I didn't realize certain like the better the card is, the more expensive it is to get graded. But it made sense because someone said
the other that's like PSA. That is the case.
But that's because someone's explained it's to do with the insurance protection they give you, because obviously it's a bigger card. Obviously, you want that extra protection to make sure it's.
To send it back to you once it's graded, or just
it's just the whole grading process. It's more you've got to choose
So
the value of your card for the bundle you do. So
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But whereas like our cards we sent away,
yeah,
you put the value in for PCG, and then they say, "Do you want to do insurance?"
Sure, that makes
and
sense.
then the insurance is $1 per. I think it was $1 per $100 value or something or something. It was $100 per $10 value or something. I don't know what it was. But it was you pay extra to send it for the insurance portion of it. But I mean, I didn't pay that, and it didn't cost anything extra for our 2 10 pristines that we got.
With
flawless
with the boxes. Someone's already put them on display.
Yeah. It was. I mean, they were the first cards that I've actually gone out and gotten graded myself. So to get one flawless and almost have another flawless one.
Oh yeah. So whilst after the episode finished last week, me and Brock decided to just have a roll off to see who got the flawless and who got the pristine,
because they submitted them and didn't identify whose was whose, so they couldn't figure out whose was the flawless and who was the pristine.
We just decided roll a D20, and we rolled off for it. Your man here got a crit 20.
And I think he gave me a cock dice.
So I got the flawless, and Brock got the pristine. I mean, a shame, a pristine 10.
Oh, look, I'm not mad.
For a $70 card, ungraded.
Exactly.
I know I need to update my set up for ripping packs because that way I can have the cards on display there. So I need to get some.
You just get
some with a 3D printer to 3D print me some fun little stands.
I have
my 3D printer is currently broken, but once it's repaired, sure.
See, I have a working 3D printer, but I have a better idea.
You buy a 3D printer!
Talk to my wife. I'd happily do it.
I'm not talking to your pregnant wife.
Yes.
You talk to your pregnant wife.
No, I can't. She's letting me do a lot of other nerdy things at the moment. I'm not pushing the boundary too far. But one last thing on card grading. I'm starting to think I've got to pick and choose what cards we get graded because sending cards away, even if like an 8 or a 9 now, especially in the Pokemon world anyway, you're losing money. Like if it's not a 10, it's usually not worth grading anymore, which I'm a little annoyed at because there's some cards I've pulled.
That's only the Pokemon world.
Yeah. Because there's a few cards I've pulled. I'm like, oh my God, I'd love to get that graded. It's a sick card. I'm like, nah, it's just going to be more expensive if I leave it sitting in my binder and I'll just leave it there then. So
yeah, it's one of those things where for me, like first time doing it, good bit of excitement. I've decided that I'm going to do either cards that I want to keep for one reason or another.
That's my thing behind it.
Or I'm going to try and get like a little bit of a set of some kind, but again, to keep and maybe sell in the future. Because like the one thing that I'm actually going out now and trying to get so that I can get graded is all of the base set resources for Gundam. So I got for the
the shiny ones,
the plus. So they're the C plus or whatever. So I got one C plus with the booster box that we got. Can't remember which one it was. I bought a couple of other ones. It was a guy. He said, "Oh look, I've got 4 of them." I said, "I'm going to get them graded. What's the quality?" He goes, 3, go nuts. 1 of them, I'll give you that one nice and cheap, and you can put it in your playable deck. I'm like, "Yep, sorted." So I got another 4 coming. 3 of them that I'll get graded at a point in time. But now that I'm getting the first one done through TCG, naturally I'm going to have to get the other ones through TCG as well.
Well, and that's the thing. So the other thing, as you said along that line of like sets or things, like I know, I don't know how it translates to other ones, but I know with PSA, especially a lot of people like the sequential grading. So if you've got the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, it will have better value if they're sequentially graded as well. Even if it's a lower grade on one of them, the sequential will help boost up that price as well.
Yeah,
so
the set will bump it. So if you're looking to do things like that, then sweet. Look, if I had have thought about that previously, I might have gone a bit further, but it was kind of like I put it in to get graded and I'm like, I might do a set. So, but yeah, like I'll probably try and send all the other ones off at the same time, but yeah.
But yeah, as I said, I'm on the same boat as you. I've like the few cards I have sent away to get graded, like the Baxcalibur that was the first shiny card I pulled, so I wanted that graded as keepsake.
I still can't believe that got a 9, man.
Just
that's pretty crazy.
We've just got to up our skills. But yeah, so I little insight. I pulled a card that I won't reveal what it is yet because you need to watch the episode on Sunday when it comes out. But I pulled a nice card. But unfortunately, the front of it looks fantastic. The back of it, it's just not worth getting graded. So I shan't. I'll leave that in the binder, and it can just look pretty.
Oh, is that the one you put in the chat?
Yep.
Came out of a cheese grater.
And that's what annoys me so much more too about the grading process. It's you haven't done anything wrong. It's not like that card's been in my deck and I've played it and I've devalued it. Yeah. It's just come out of the pack and it's had massive defects on the back of it. So it's not fantastic when that happens like that. But other than that, it's all good. But last thing on Ripping Packs too, I'm going to hype it up. Episode 100 of Ripping Packs with myself comes out on Monday. See, someone's excited. It's. I never know what's going to come out of your mouth sometimes.
Costs him $30 an episode. So get behind him, support him.
I did a quick math. It's actually been cheaper than I thought. Most of the money I've spent on it has been into that the Surging Sparks set collecting. Yeah. So
all cocaine addicts. It's actually cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
It is. It's expensive, but it's cheaper.
So basically, I'm going to double down.
Yeah, why not? See, some of us have a cheaper hobby and they're fake Chinese Marvel cards.
Hey, look.
They're nice cards.
For those who you don't know what we're talking about because it's not in this video, in a video on the Instas, I got a $20 booster pack of Chinese Marvel Hero Battle cards. So if we go here, boom. So they're 5 cards. Oh, we're opening another pack. Here we go.
No, that's his.
Oh, you opening a pack?
No, I was just holding it.
Oh.
It was just a natural holder.
So we're opening those on the Instas. So make sure you go and have a look. Oh, he's opening the pack. He's opening a pack. Oh my God. We're going to cut to him.
All right. He is. Where am I there? We've got Hulk.
Really can't see him.
Spider-Man. Got to hold the glare. Vision,
So exciting for
Hulk.
podcasters.
Oh, it really is.
Captain America, and Black Panther. Hey, we got some new ones.
We got some new ones. Look at
New
that.
ones. No, no full arts.
Such quality. We'll try and find the rules and play a game of it.
I don't think it's going to be complex.
We'll have to translate them all and put some sleeves in, but all good. All right. Well, speaking of booster packs, there is this wonderful thing that has happened a little while back, and that was we hit 75 subscribers.
We didn't.
Oh, yes.
On
I
the
didn't know
YouTube.
where we were going with
That was a really good segue, wasn't it? So, and as we had stated, that once we got to 75 subscribers, we would have a prize. And what would that prize be, Zachary?
So I was waiting for a picture to pop up as well, but it's coming. Here's the wheel. It's a great segment. We've got 3 base set packs for Scarlet and Violet and the Pokeball tin, which will have 3 packs in there. So you get 6 packs. 6 free packs. As I said, for a few clicks of the button, you might earn $60 worth of Pokemon cards.
How did people get on this list?
You had to like, comment, subscribe on the post on Instagram, and then subscribe to the YouTube channel as well.
And if you're not already following along, jump over to the Frantic Nerdcast page. Frantic Kaz, Frantic Brock, and Weird Art by AJ.
And just so you know, there will be another giveaway once we get to 100 subscribers. We are currently sitting on 83.
83, so 17 more. So again, share the podcast out with everyone. This one, obviously, 100 subscribers will be bigger, better than the current one. So jump in and see what you can win.
Okay. Shall we give this wheel a spin?
Give it a spin, mate.
All right, here we go.
Bit of lag.
And it is
Chaffee.
Excellent. Well done, Chaffee. So I will be in touch on Instagram, and we'll work out how to get these cards to you. So we'll see you soon.
Congratulations to you. You are
Congratulations
the
indeed.
winner of our second ever giveaway. Our first ever winner was Zach.
because it was one of 2 entries.
Hey, Bevan's got to pick up his game. He's 0 for 2 now.
Sorry, mate. Sorry,
Come on,
Bevan.
Bev.
But
But yeah, it's great that all the Franticlers are getting into it and getting some prizes now.
Oh, I tell you what, on the note of Franticler, bloody hell. Are you running with it now too, are you? When Bevan
He's been
first
messaging me.
when Bevan first brought it up, he brought up ages. I think it was when he was a guest, right? So he came on and he said, "Oh yeah, Franticlers," and I'm like, "You fucking shoehorned that in there, didn't you?" He's like, "Oh," well. I'm like, "Mate, I personally not a fan," but I thought about it a bit more. I don't have to be called a Franticler.
That's right. You're not a Franticler.
It's up to the fans. So at the moment, Bevan's put it out there. He wants to be called a Franticler for one reason or another. So you, the fans, I don't know, we'll get a post up on Instagram or something, and we'll see if people who follow the show want to be called a Franticler.
Or something else. Give us a better name if you don't like Franticler. But no, yeah, he messaged me a couple of weeks ago to get it done, and it was the week we had off the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So then, and last week I got home and he's like, "You didn't say it." I'm like, I got it in this time, Bevan.
Bevan, you dirty bastard.
Franticler. Wow. Okay, let's talk about some little news and rumors, shall we? Let's jump into that and let's talk about the things that the Facebook tries to lie to us about. My first one. Have you guys been watching Peacemaker?
Not yet.
Not yet, so I don't want to... No spoilers, please.
It's a spoiler, but it's also a rumor because the episode's not out yet. But it's also by saying the rumor, it is a spoiler. So all right, we'll skip that.
All right, well, you find the next
Actually,
one.
no, it's not
And
really.
and it's funny because I seen something today. I'm like, I wish I didn't see that, but it's not ruined
it's
anything.
probably
either.
what it is.
And it probably is.
So it has been pretty much confirmed that Corn Sweat is going to be in it as Superman.
Oh, yeah, I did see something about that.
And they did reveal images of his costume, and it's black.
Oh, really?
Now, that mixed with people have noticed that when Peacemaker is in the alternate universe in the episodes, there are no one of color. So it's all white as white people.
Right. So that could be the...
So everyone's like, it's Earth X.
Yeah, yeah.
Earth X is where pretty much the Nazis
Yeah.
win.
Thank you for explaining
Yeah,
it to me.
the Nazis are successful and like Superman works for them and he's in a black costume and
Sweet.
Yeah,
so
right.
everyone thinks it's on Earth X because in that
Interesting.
on that Earth, Peacemaker and his family are heroes.
Yeah.
And like in our Earth or our Earth, where Peacemaker was originally set, his dad is like a full white supremacist.
Yes.
So it only makes sense.
Yeah,
Kind of
okay.
thing, so yeah.
And because
It's not really a spoiler.
Because isn't his dad also the one who set up the method to travel to those portals or whatever? Because isn't
It's
it his dad's
house,
tech
yeah.
or
Yeah, it's his house that has that the extendable room you see in the first season.
I can't believe this is actually happening, apparently. So the live-action My Hero Academia remake is moving forward at Netflix. Jason Fuchs, the Wonder Woman writer, is writing the script. I think that'll be an anime that can translate reasonably well to live action. I'm not saying it's needed, but it
Is
should.
it like English or Western or Eastern?
I don't know. That's all the information I have.
I feel like it needs to be Eastern and just dubbed or subtitled.
Yeah, I think that'd be better.
Yeah,
Like they do the translation.
Like a Western one will work, but I feel like if Western culture's gonna do it, it's gonna end up a CW style show.
Yeah.
Or it's on Netflix, so you don't like. One Piece is sort of, I guess, the
But
closest
they're
thing at the
very
moment,
different
but-
shows. Like
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm
it's
saying-
it's a high school drama with
Yeah.
superpowers. So it's gonna if Western culture does it, it's gonna end up
Very Hollywoody, yeah.
a CW
Yeah.
high school show.
Oh, and that's it. Like, I don't know if I'm sold on the premise of it needs to be a live action. I think it
Oh, it doesn't, not at
I
all.
think it could translate well to live action, as you said, because effectively it's just high school kids with a few powers. But yeah, we'll wait and see what it's like when it comes out, and if it comes out.
Yeah, see what happens. On the note of Corin Sweat, apparently James Gunn, he says he's completed with the script for Man of Tomorrow, being Superman 2. So he's finished with the script. It's going through a couple of reviews at the minute.
Excellent. What do we got here? There's a new show coming out on Netflix that looks interesting. And I've only seen the poster, and that is The Last Samurai Standing. And the poster just looks fucking amazing.
It's intriguing.
Yeah, like it's just a whole heap of swords stuck into the ground, and one samurai dude standing there like a motherfucker, just going, "I'm going to kick some motherfucking ass."
Yeah.
No idea what it's about, so that's not a very good, interesting rumor, but it looks cool. So Google it.
Sweet. Did we talk about Department Q last week?
No.
So it's been officially renewed and coming back for season 2. So it's underway with Matthew Good back in the lead.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Kind of figured it would be. Like, it needed
But it's not going to be as big a season.
In what
Apparently,
regard?
so apparently that first season is 2 books.
Ah, right.
The next season will be a book or something,
So
or something
it might-
along those
so rather
lines.
than being
Yeah, but-
'cause it was 12 episodes, so this one might be 6.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Netflix gets their hands on it. They might still want 10 episodes or something.
He's a pretty popular actor as well, and he's only getting bigger, so it might end up being like a Bandersnatch situation with Sherlock
Yeah, okay.
kind of thing.
Oh, see what happens. So apparently, there is a fully completed 10-episode Alien vs. Predator, that one, anime titled Alien vs. Predator Annihilation. Reportedly locked away at Disney and has been ever since their acquisition of 20th Century Fox. Directed by Shinji Aramaki, Appleseed. This series is said to feature a storyline set on a massive immigration ship and has been completely finished for years, yet there's still no sign of an release.
That would be nice. I'd very much like
I
to.
fucking bumbled my way through that, didn't I?
did.
We've all been there.
Now, the biggest news of the last couple of weeks has been announced. And
We've got merch?
No, and this, as of next year, in 2027, will be the biggest movie in the world. I'm claiming it's gonna fucking break records.
K-pop Demon Hunters 2?
No,
Bluey.
Oh, yeah, that's
the
old
Bluey
news.
movie hits theaters August 6, 2027.
Yeah.
I'm calling that it's going to be the biggest movie of 2027, no matter what comes out. And I think Secret Wars even comes out.
I think 2027, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, Secret Wars comes
So
out
I
then.
reckon it's going to beat Marvel.
I reckon you could be onto something because Marvel, it goes to a broad audience. Bluey goes broader.
Yeah,
in my
and people will go see it multiple times
Yes.
with their kids.
They'll multiple times with their kids. They'll go by themselves. They'll do, everyone will fucking go. to
So
this
I have
movie.
not yet entered the world of Bluey.
Yeah, neither have I.
I have held off.
Bros, you are missing the
No,
fuck out.
No, I'm aware.
Riff doesn't watch it yet,
But
so
I've
we're
been
getting
holding
there.
out because
Dude, I don't care if my kids watch it. Me and Amy sit down and watch episodes without them. Who gives a fuck?
We'll get there.
It is such a good show, and it has so many adult jokes, It has so many things that you just watch and you're just like, for those of you American fans of ours.
Well, mate,
like,
America loves Bluey more than Australia.
They do love it, but I don't think you understand how precious that show is to us Australians just because it is our fucking childhoods. Like, you don't understand. Like, there are episodes you watch and you're like, I did that exact fucking thing. That exact thing was me. And they do a fucking State of Origin episode, right? So for those who aren't Australian, State of Origin is one football team in Queensland, one football team in New South Wales. They play 3 games over 3 separate 3 week kind of thing. And
it really is equivalent. It's probably the Super Bowl of our rugby league because it's bigger than the grand final. I would say State of Origin.
And they do a State of Origin episode where Bluey and his whole family are Queenslanders, right? Because the show's based in Queensland.
Boo.
They're Maroons. But the next door neighbour, the mum is a New South Wales supporter. The dad is a Queensland supporter. And there's an episode, halftime, they're all playing in the backyard and they're like, oh, it's back on, let's go. So they go. And then the kid has to decide whether he wants to go sit with his mum or his dad. And they play it out like it's this big emotional moment.
And that is...
And like the kid is so torn and like... It's a football, like choosing a football. But then my favorite part is the end of the episode. The neighbors run in like, Bluey, what? Guess what? What? There's a gold football team. Because it's like a gold. There's a gold football team. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's a gold football team. It's Australia. Yeah. And Australia are playing in the New Zealanders. And all of a sudden the New Zealand dogs pull up out the front. They're like, oh, we're going to fucking flog you. Like, yeah, get off here, bro.
Mind you, kids show, no swearing. Yeah, and what I was going to say is, haven't watched any of it. I've seen a lot of like little snippets and stuff like that, and it's really big at putting parents who are watching the show into existential crisis based on what is happening and putting them through, things that you went through as a childhood, but putting into a context of you as an adult, and you go, oh shit.
Well, like some of the very adult moments in it, for starters, are
spoilers.
Chili's sister, so Bluey's auntie, can't have kids. And they it's the whole episode about the fact that she can't have kids kind of thing. She gets really sad when she's playing with Bluey and Bingo and stuff, and it's fucking heartbreaking. There's another episode that's a fully silent episode, so no talking in it. It's just music and rain, and it's all about this puddle that fills up, and like she's trying to stop the puddle, so the puddle would build up, but it keeps breaking through and stuff, and it's a brilliant episode. There's another one where they essentially imply that Chili had a miscarriage. Because Bluey and Bingo are doing a stage play, and Bingo has a balloon under it, and it pops.
See, again,
and then she sinks in, gets sad kind of thing and stuff like that.
So again, I've seen the snippet, so I've seen each of them.
And then
I haven't even seen that much.
My favorite one is Bandit, the dad, is sitting there talking to one of his mates, and they got a beer in their hands, and they're talking, and Bingo's spinning around, and while she's spinning around, she's coming towards him. All you can hear is Bandit talking to his mate about the fact that he's had a vasectomy and he got to keep his testicles. Yeah, they're like, let me take him home with me.
Excellent. I look forward to this. And this is why I haven't watched it, because I know I'll be watching it ad nauseum at a certain point when the kid is old enough to watch it and enjoy it, and I'll enjoy it then with them. Yeah,
it's fantastic. And the new one of my favorite episodes is the New Year's Day episode where Bandit and Chili are just hungover as fuck, and all the kids want to do is play, so they pretend to be whales. And Chili's sitting on the lounge going, no, this whale just needs chips and soda. And she sits there going, oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. And she's like pretending to be wild.
And I know he's experienced that.
Oh, it's so good.
Fucking hell.
Well, so speaking of the State of Origin episode that you just put up, I know I saw a meme the other day. It's like, I will never force my kid to support Liverpool Football Club. He can have a choice. The choices are support or be put up for adoption. That will be happening in my household.
I'm going to make sure it likes Man U.
No, Dave will not have any input in this. Keep Dave in that shit club away.
No, Man U. Your kid's liking Man U.
So back to One Piece we talked about last week. So the Egghead Island arc is coming soon in 2026. So it's about 19 episodes away, and that was about 3 weeks ago when I took that screenshot. So we've still got many.
You're not going to see the end of it.
No, I know.
You keep reminding yourself that you're not going to see the end of it.
The only plus I have is the anime getting faster is Apparently, Toei has come out and said they're now incorporating AI into various aspects of anime production, which might speed things up a little bit. I don't know how AI works in the production.
Yeah, so you know what?
It'll be frame filling.
You know what the downside of that is? They can do it quicker. They can do more episodes.
Yeah, shut up.
No, so essentially, I would guarantee that it's probably going to be frame filling. So they'd be like, here's frame 1, here's frame 6, and then it just fills in the in-betweens. So I'd say that's what it probably is.
That makes sense.
See, my issue with One Piece at the moment is they took the hiatus over Christmas time last year, so I think it was like 4 or 5 months break. We've come back in the 4 months has been back. We've still had 3 recap. Let's learn about the Giants again, guys. You took time off, so you didn't need these fillers. Why are they fucking back?
You
got skipped.
Wednesday.
I did just get skipped.
I thought you were done. Sorry.
I hadn't started.
Oh, I apologise.
Life is Strange. It's a video game that
I did see this.
Yeah, so it came out on. I'm pretty sure it was on all the consoles, but it's basically you are in the shoes of different people through the course of the game. It's a role playing thing where you're given. You have to respond to questions and interactions with other people, and depending on the answers that you give, depends on how it plays out. So a real pick your story type thing.
Yeah.
Amazing storyline surrounded within this little town where some really strange shit happens. Kind of like from memory, it's kind of ghosty and whatnot throughout the town. Awesome game. Awesome story. They're turning it into a TV series. And this will, in my opinion, this will translate so fucking well to a TV series. But it will be, if they do it right, it will be an amazing, not a teen drama, but a teen drama, but definitely directed at an older audience because it's got some pretty heavy themes through it as well. If they do it right, it'll be fucking amazing.
There you go. I got 2 little quick ones, and then I'm done. Wednesday season 3 has been announced.
Finished season 2.
It's good. Haven't started it yet.
It's good. And then the other one is January 1st, 2026. We are getting a Lightning McQueen Speeds Champion Lego set.
Oh, nice. On the very quick note of Wednesday, I seen that they're considering an Uncle Fester spinoff.
That would be cool because I think this is a very interesting Uncle Fester. I think the way he portrays it on the screen, I don't know if that's very true to.
So I watched an interview with him. He said he pretty much before he would go on set, he'd make sure he would watch footage of both Festers and would try and sort of incorporate a bit of both of them into his Fester to make sure that he was paying homage, but also making it enough his own so that it would still be his own.
Because he was only in like one episode.
He was in one episode in the
first one. Yeah. This one he's in a couple more, not heaps, but he's definitely in there a bit more.
Okay.
The ending this one sets up what will be an interesting season 3, so
sure,
should be good. So Kevin Hart and John Cena are teaming up to film The Leading Man. It's an action comedy. It could be interesting seeing those two dynamics on screen. And I've got a question for you guys. Oh, no, go back. Name your top 2 vampires of all time. So I saw a short list of these.
So am I naming my 2 or am I guessing what's on that list?
No, name your top 2.
Okay.
This gave me a list, but I'm assuming you know your vampires. So.
I would have to say Celine from Underworld.
She would be on one of mine.
And Lestat. But Lestat from Queen of the Damned, not Lestat from Interview with the Vampire.
Right, because there's a Lestat here, but that's Interview with a Vampire.
It's the same Lestat. It's the Vampire Chronicles.
Yeah.
It's Tom Cruise played Lestat.
It
is Tom Cruise.
Interview with the Vampire, and then Lestat in Queen of the Damned was what's his name? I can't remember. But I really liked Queen of the Damned movie, and the soundtrack was done by Jonathan Davis from Korn.
Nice.
It was really, very nice done.
For me, I'd probably have to say Celine. Those movies were amazing. My other one, I'm actually going to go with Blade. That whole thing.
Technically, he's not a vampire. He's a
Dame War. Yeah.
It's on the list.
I'm sorry. I'm going to get technical here. Yeah. Technically, Blade is a vampire. Yeah. He's only half vampire.
Yeah, that's great.
So some honorable mentions I'll throw out there would be Angel.
Yeah. Yep.
I can never remember the actor's name, but Dracula Untold. I thoroughly enjoyed that vampire.
That was Gerard Butler. Oh no, Dracula Untold was
it's Luke.
Yeah,
Luke.
Yeah, him.
Luke.
The guy that played Gaston in.
Not Luke Humphreys.
He played Gaston in.
Yeah, he was in.
He was in one of the Fast and Furious as well.
Yeah,
he's in lots.
But Gerard Butler was Dracula in Dracula 2000.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he was. So yeah, mine would obviously be Celine as well, and then I'll throw a nostalgic one out there: The Count from Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Little bit of sad news, but apparently Bruce Willis has unfortunately been moved into a home with his dementia battle. So my understanding is that he's still on his property, but he's been moved into a home on his property, still with his wife and whatnot, so that he can get full-time care. So he's got carers and all that sort of stuff with him. So yeah, it sounds like his battle with dementia is not going.
From the way it escalated very quickly.
Yeah, so kind of hit him.
I imagine it's going to get just worse very quickly.
Hit him. He pumped out about 30 movies in 2.5 years, and
made that money. It was making like $2 million a movie or something.
Oh, something like that.
Something
But he
ridiculous.
made a killing. I got two more very quick ones for you.
Here we go.
So on September 9th, we wished happy birthday to the original PlayStation, 30 years old. 1995, that fucking thing.
I didn't get one till I think 2000. I got one when basically the PS2 was coming out, and I didn't get the PlayStation. I got the little PS1.
So you didn't have the PlayStation 1, you had the PS1.
Yeah.
And here's a little question for you. Now, here is 6 movies, and you have to delete one forever.
Easy.
Logan, The Batman, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Avengers Endgame, Dark Knight, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
The Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 with these.
That's easy.
That was mine as well.
That was honestly the easiest one ever. When you started, I was like, oh, actually, I was pretty cocky.
Followed by The Batman.
When I looked at it, I'm like, fuck. Actually.
You didn't like Matt Reeves' Batman?
I know, I loved it. But out of those movies, The Batman would be my second
What was the
pick.
list again?
Logan, The Batman, Spider-Man 2, Avengers Endgame, The Dark Knight, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
See, my second one probably would be Into the Spider-Verse.
All right, so which one would be your last pick to delete?
I think that's easy. I think that's easy for me.
That's a tough one.
That's fucking hard because
It is tough, but I think it's quite easy for me.
What would you pick?
It would be The Dark Knight. Would be my last one.
Okay, yeah.
for me it'd be between The Dark Knight and Logan.
Okay.
That would be my
I gotta stay with my boy Batman.
I go Logan.
Logan is such an incredible movie. I can watch it again and again.
Have you watched the black and white?
I started to and fell asleep.
There's your answer. It's The Dark Knight.
It was
so
very,
pretty.
very late when I did it.
See,
but with The Dark Knight, I can very easily rewatch that and still get the same amount.
Yeah, exactly.
Of enjoyment, and that's why.
I think it was the first movie I actually went to the movies several times to watch. I think I saw it 3 times.
Mine was Spawn.
I haven't seen it.
I love the Spawn movie. I saw Spawn at the movies 12 times.
Wow.
Someone had money.
No, that's back when the movies only cost you fucking $6 to go to.
But back to this, I think Endgame in that scenario would be lower down. It would probably be the third one I got rid of, purely because as a movie, yes, it was a great movie, but I think what
it was the culmination.
Sold that was the culmination. So for that to hold up, you've got to have everything else with it.
Yes.
But I think Logan and Dark Knight stand alone. Correct. You don't need the other movies.
Because Endgame, you don't get the Avengers assemble without 10 years of saying Avengers up.
Yeah.
100%.
I still every now and then on YouTube pull up that Avengers Assemble when the premiere in America somewhere, someone filmed it and they're like Avengers, and the crowd just fucking lose their biscuits.
Yeah.
So that's probably a list we need to do, like our top, like spine tingling, like movie moments, things like that.
I think in our generation, that has to be one.
It'd be up there.
It has to be one of the biggest moments in cinema history.
I agree.
Of just so anticipated by so many nerds. They'd say it
because they copped so much shit throughout, especially in the first one, for not doing it. It needed the payoff, and then also
just before that, you get the perfect callback of "On Your Left."
Yes,
it's just perfect with the perfect fight. Cap fucking pulling his fucking wrist tight.
AJ's watching Endgame tonight.
That scene is just
very well done.
To be honest, I actually don't think I may have watched it twice. I don't think I've gone back and watched it because I think I need to watch it. It's like Lord of the Rings. You can't watch one without
War.
Yeah, you can't watch one without the rest. It was definitely something I was going to watch on the plane, but then there were a lot of other movies I hadn't seen. I was like, oh no, I'm going to watch this while I can. So.
It is fucking. It's a masterpiece. It really is a 100%. Fucking masterpiece, man. smashed that film out of the park. But it really is like it and Infinity War are a movie.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about other stuff.
Can you hear that, Brock?
What?
Can you hear that?
Can I hear what?
It's the sound of me winning a competition.
What's he won now?
So I entered a competition online, one of those many giveaways, and I won a double pass to Oz Comic Con in Sydney.
I was wondering where the fuck you were going with that.
So yeah,
Fuck you, dude.
yeah.
What did you beat me at this time? I don't know.
Oh, definitely not pack battles. We'll touch on that in a moment. So yeah, AJ and I will be going to Comic Con in a week's time, or just over a week's time, and we'll be there handing out things, talking to people. So yeah, if you see us, come say hello. And
it should be good. And I believe, not that we're going to go and talk to the people, but
From memory, there's some pretty good guests there.
the biggest one that there are a few others, but the biggest one I was interested to go and talk to or listen to is, her name escapes me at the moment, but she played in Green Arrow, the love interest at the start that turned into I can't remember her character name either.
She was
Yellow.
the canary.
Yeah, the Black Canary. That's it.
So we've got Con O'Neill, who looks to be from Walking Dead or something, maybe. Then we've got DJ Qual, who is a fantastic actor. He's from Road Trip. That zombie one that came out, the semi-funny zombie one. Emily D. Raven, she was in Roswell, Once Upon a Time, Lost. And then you got Katie Cassidy, who was Black Canary and Arrow. Mm-hmm. You've got Old Love from Xena, Gabriella from Xena.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be there. Tara Sands.
I think she's a voice actor.
She's a voiceover actor. Looks like she does Bulbasaur, maybe.
And Clefairy, apparently.
And Ty Olson, who is in Stargate, I believe, and he's been in a lot of other shows. He is also DJ Qual's husband.
There you go.
So, yeah. So they more coming soon, apparently. Oh, and then we've also got Juicy Cosplay.
You need to... Your side bit, it's got to move.
Oh, it's got to move, does it?
Yeah, because you've got an overlay on the screen.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's transition that back.
We didn't want to show you an ad, so we hit it, and then he forgot to unhide it.
There you go.
There we go.
We got Juicy Cosplay.
Breathlessness.
Sinharui. Wow,
These
damn,
must
that's
be
some
all the
detailed
cosplayers.
looking cosplay, man. Rye Leap. Someone who I can't read their name because
Blue eyes.
Blue Eye Builds.
Bloopy builds.
Hamiko Cosplay. Hesty. Why do they have out their names?
Because they are cosplayers.
Oh, the Cyanide and Happiness guys are going to be there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I've got a Phantom guy, Alex Trebetsky, Mike King,
Annie McCann.
dude who's obviously done Wolverine, Weapon X, someone who's done X-Man, Iron Man, sorry, a Marvel artist.
These are all comic writers.
Yeah, I'd say they're writers or artists.
Yeah.
Someone's done Sabretooth.
So something else they've got there is Traders Alley, and it's I thought that was going to be like their vendor section. It's specifically just for trades. There's no cash allowed to be involved, so you can't buy or sell things with money. You need to be trading and things like that. So that'll be an interesting thing.
So your binder's coming with you?
I'll take the binder. I'll see. But it's I don't know if there's not vendors there, and I don't have massive things to trade for. And considering the things I need are starting to become the bigger ones for the Surging Spark set, I don't know if I'll head down there much or stick around it. I might just pop my head in and then go see what else we have to peruse.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
I'm assuming they must have vendors there somewhere though.
Oh, there's like a giant hall of just people selling all kinds of nerdy shit. Generally, and I imagine there'll be plenty of Pokemon stores floating around.
Well, yeah, because the trading alley, they have set times of when things are being traded. So there's Pokemon times, there's other TCG times and things like that to walk down. So Liz a Labubu time. I just read it, saw it.
Okay.
But yeah, keen to go. So if you're Sydney based or going to Oz Comic Con in Sydney, come say hello to the Frantic team, and we'll give you some stickers, some business cards, and we'll chat nerdy things with you. So come say hello. I'm looking at the wrong camera again.
And also, speaking of conventions, we do have PAX coming up in in October, 10th, 11th, and 12th. We'll be there from the 10th and the 11th. I did get an email from them, and they would like me to tell some information to the lovely people here.
Strap in.
Yeah,
and get ready.
So pretty much, they just wanted to say that they've just announced that they've got a new speaker who's going to be speaking at the show, and he's interview with him. His name is. I prepared this really well, as you can tell. Gavin Varee is his name, and he is a Magic the Gathering creator. So he creates he's one of the major card creators for Magic the
He'd
Gathering.
be actually quite interesting to have a chat to.
So he's going to be at PAX doing speaking. I'm not sure what day he's speaking, but yeah, it'd be very interesting to have.
I reckon if AJ could sit down with him in a room just one-on-one, AJ would have a ball trying to dissect his brain to make his own card game.
And then he would come out very mad.
Probably.
The other man would, yes.
Both of them.
But yeah, so again, we'll be there. We'll have our camera set up so we can do some interview type things, some vlogs. So you come talk to us. We're working on some questions and some fun little things to interact with you Franticlers. So yeah, make sure you come say hello to us there as well.
There you go.
Get us to that 100 subscriber mark as quick as you can, and onwards and upwards so we can give you bigger and better giveaways.
There you go, Bevan. It's been shoehorned in against an
multiple times. Multiple times it has been shoehorned in.
Now you have to go to PAX as well.
Yes.
Or at least Sydney Comic Con, Bevan.
Yes. All right, let's talk about Twisted Metal. Now, Zach finally got around to watching the first season, even though the second season is out and done. And I've watched. Have you watched the second season yet?
I am up to episode 6, I want to say. 5 or 6, thereabouts.
So the first thing that struck me as quite a fun little twist was it's short episodes.
Yes.
So the 25 to 30-minute episodes, I think that's quite good. It helps get Lisa into it because she's not watching 45 minutes to an hour of it because I think that would push the friendship. But no, it's great. Anthony Mackie is just having a whale of a time from start to finish. I don't really think he had a script. I think he was just allowed to go there and talk shit.
What I'll say is not just Anthony Mackie, but every single one of the actors on screen, they genuinely just look like they turned up and just said, "Hey, do this." He's like, "Okay." Yeah. And they went and just fucking did whatever and had an amazing time.
So the end of the first episode where Sweet Tooth is revealed, where they're coming up to the ice cream truck, there's like, "You're not going to like this character, Lise." And before really anything was obvious about it, she's like, "It's going to be a scary clown, isn't it?" I was like, "Yeah." And I didn't realise, I forgot, it was Samoa Joe that plays
Samoa
Sweet Tooth.
Joe plays Sweet Tooth. And
that's Will Arnett's voice.
Will Arnett, because he's a producer on the show as well. He does the voice for him, but Samoa Joe does the actual actor.
But yeah, that was a great episode, in the casino, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, we're about 6 episodes in, I think, at the moment, so it's going quite well. Quiet is always a blast when she just flips people off. So it's fun.
I love her, Stephanie Beatriz.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
Yeah.
She's an amazing actor, man, and I love her in not Hell of Boss.
Hell's Paradise.
No, what's the other one?
Don't know.
Hell of
Hotel.
Hotel.
I know it's just.
I always call it Hell of a Boss because that's their other series.
The animated musical series,
where
she's the friend of the devil's daughter.
Yeah, she's about to get the second season. The second season's about to come out. It is fucking what is it?
Nailing it.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it has been Hotel.
Well, but yeah, so there's lots of cool things happening in it from. I really like the idea of the traveling people on the semi-trailers, how they can interlock
cool.
them so people can move
They've got
around
their
and
own
stuff
little
like that.
city happening
Yeah, so
inside of it.
that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think it's coming good. Don't really know much about the Cataclysm, although I did learn that Lisa didn't. This is how old I got made to feel by my own wife. She doesn't know what Y2K was.
Wow.
So I was like, this is effectively the Y2 thing has happened. She's like, what's that? I'm like, just
hang on, what?
She's never heard of Y2K.
What do you mean?
She's never heard of the Y2K potential issues that everyone was freaking out about.
How old is she?
She is a 94 baby, so she would have been 6 at the time.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
No, but still.
No, it is not fair enough.
It's not fair enough because it's not like it's just no one's ever referenced it since then.
On that note, I actually watched Y2K, the movie.
Yeah, so good.
I enjoyed Y2J the wrestler, but
No, Lisa's not getting away with this.
I'm aware. She's like, what is it? I was like, everyone thought that computers would fuck up because it couldn't go from 1999 to 2000. They thought the computers would all fuck up. That means there'd be no planes, no this, no that. The world would end.
Someone started a rumor, sat back and started pissing themselves laughing, and are probably still pissing themselves laughing at how big it was.
And she's like, well, we didn't have computers in the house. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, the world would have ended.
Wasn't there something in Nostradamus as well about year 2000?
No, that was 2012.
2012, that's it.
Yeah.
No, that was the Mayan calendar. Oh, fuck,
Mayan calendar, yeah. Watch that Y2K movie. It's fucking really good. It's very entertaining.
It's silly, but very funny.
Fred Durst is probably the best character in the movie.
It's he just turns up, you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's so good.
But as we've been as twisted as this show is right now with talking about it, it's fantastic. But yeah, so I'm only about 6 episodes in, but I'll throw over to you to talk about season 2.
Well, we won't ruin too much about it for you, but it's still just as good. And like this one, they're actually essentially the first season ends with the announcement of the Twisted Metal contest about going to happen. And so the second season is the build up to the contest and the contest.
So I thought you were going to say season 3 will be the contest.
No, so it is the contest and it's mental.
Will there be a season 3?
I think it's been approved already from memory. Yeah, I think it's been announced. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's sensational. Sensational. Such a good fucking show.
I've really enjoyed the character interactions because it's like end of the world. Like they're fighting, they're trying to kill each other. And then the next scene, they're shaking hands because they've gotten over their little tiff. And now they're just trying to help in some way, shape or form to get to the next bit. I find that really, really entertaining. And it's very, very well done.
I did pick that the mayor of Chicago, wherever he went to at the start, was like full of crap. Like I could see that coming from a mile away. I was like, that deal is not going to be upheld.
I'll say one quick thing about season 2. When Raven gets introduced, that pissed me off so bad. And then their explanation pissed me off even more. Because it was
so good?
No, because I'm like, oh, it makes so much sense, but I don't fucking like it. God damn it.
It won't ruin anything for you. So essentially, it's a different actor. It's not
a recast.
Not Neve Campbell.
Not Neve Campbell. Yeah. It's another actor. But they're calling it the same character.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh no, she's a different Raven. They're all called Raven.
Yeah.
But she's like the head one.
Yeah.
And they're all bitches.
And as soon as you hear it, you're just like,
I accept it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, because like when they first did it, I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I don't know about that casting choice. Like you know how sometimes they do a recast and you just like, oh nah, there probably would have been other options out there, better options, and then they gave that fucking explanation. Well, they could have done whatever the fuck they wanted, the bastards. God damn it.
But yeah, no, it's been highly enjoyable, and I look forward to finishing it off as we go through. As I said, I like the fact it's a shorter episode runtime because it's you just get into things quicker, so it's good.
Yeah, very much so.
I like you said, I do enjoy the fact that Anthony Mackie gets to just fucking stretch his legs out and have fun. So does Stephanie and like
all
Quiet and stuff. Yeah, it's just fantastic. It's awesome. I often wonder if Will Arnett's on set at times for the clown to do the voiceover on like off the side and stuff to help him.
I reckon he would be.
Yeah, well, if he's producing, I'd say he's there. And knowing Samoa Joe being a wrestler and his schedule and things, they'd probably do a lot of his scenes.
Oh, he hasn't wrestled in a while. He's not a wrestler anymore.
Oh, I thought he was still active with AEW.
No, I don't. Oh, maybe AEW.
He's not. I know he's on WWE. He's been on AEW.
Oh, has he? No, I don't watch AEW, so I wouldn't know.
I just pick up bits and pieces through dirt sheets and stuff like that. So
there you go. All right, yeah, so it's Twisted Metal. Watch it. It's fucking tops.
All right, well, let's segue into something that was started off very twisted this week. Why Volume 4? Why The Last Man Volume 4?
That fucking...
It started and I was like, what the fuck am I reading? Is this the same book?
Like, they've had like sprinklings throughout the first 3 books around him being the last man, surrounded by a bunch of women, interacting with them, not wanting to have sex with any of them, like sort of kind of almost falling for it a little bit, like he kissed one girl and then I think he might have kissed 2 people now. I can't remember. And it's just sort of always being edged onto it. And this one starts off with meeting someone who's Agent 355's friend.
Agent 711.
And it's, Agent 711. And she literally just puts him into a fucking sex dungeon. You're like, what the fuck? Like, this is page 6 of the... What? You've just made up for, like, sprinkling it through in the first episode and just gone, righto, we've introduced you to the fact that sex is being taught about this show now. Here's a sex dungeon. Like, what the fuck? But then the way it plays out, you're just like, okay, like, it starts off in a particular way, just sort of like, it seems like, right, she just wants to dominate him and have sex with him. And then he's resistant. He's trying to keep away from him. He's like, no, I got my fiance or girlfriend over in Australia, yada, yada, yada. And then he basically, after so many panels, they fucking dragged it out. And then...
if you don't want to, that's fine. I have a little blue pill.
Yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden he goes, fuck it, fine. Yep, whatever, just do it. And then she goes, oh, but I don't want to. And you're like, oh, I'm so confused. What the fuck is going on? And then it goes down the other route of like, oh, he doesn't want to. You're just saying that because now you do want to and you were lying before, and you're like, what is going on? And this drags out further again until he more or less admits that he's self-destructive because of some of the actions he's been taking.
No, she starts to torture him by like drowning him and things like that.
Right.
Like,
yeah, puts in.
So it ended up being a big. She effectively psychoanalyzed him from reading 355's journal of all the stunts he was pulling, and was like. So there's some sort of psychological theory that
Stockholm syndrome. The fuck out of him.
Like if you the only two things that men hold like dear and will always maintain are their sexual identity and their mortality. So
that's right, because she started saying to him, "Oh, you're just saying that you want to do it now and didn't want to do it before because you're gay." And then he's like,
"But yeah," I was like, "Yep, cool." And then she's like, once he admits that, he's sort of been a bit self-destructive in some things, putting himself in dangerous situations because he doesn't think he's good enough until he's almost drowned, has some sort of vision where you don't quite see other than him sort of floating in some void, and then he's like, no, I'm good, I want to live, and I like girls.
Because he basically came back and said, I tried to kill myself, but then I didn't, and then everything else has been an element of trying to die in some way, shape, or form, whether it be subconsciously or not. And then, has the epiphany, which appears to be like another epiphany, because he had his first one when he was about to shoot himself in the head. And then he's just fucking back and riding high again. It was fucking out there. It was out there.
But then it just stops.
And it stops.
And it returns back to normal.
Yes. You get back to the normal story. You're kind of like, what were they trying to do here? Like, I kind of get they were trying to like put out there his self-destructiveness, but you could have gone about that in so many different ways.
It was just, as you said, it was... Yep, cool, we're going to drop you off here and you'll be safe with a friend. And then next minute, friend's drugged and shit goes from 0 to 1 million.
My opinion is that I think they were sort of doing that for shock factor. They were doing it to put something completely and utterly shocking in the comic so that people talk about it for whatever reason. And it fucking did it. It was very, very shocking. And I can imagine when it was released, people were talking about it a lot.
Yeah, because that would have been, like individual issues. So,
exactly. And it would have been like, holy shit.
It would have been interesting to see, so that would have been that volume of, or that issue, as you said. So, and then as I said, next one you're back to normal, and then it's sort of the doctor going on a sort of self-destructive path and trying to make up for the lies and things she's done in the past. So
because it comes out that she was lying about the clone baby that she had. She said it was a clone of her nephew. However, it was actually a clone of herself.
Was there an Easter egg? Because I always thought when we first saw it, I always thought it was a clone of her.
Yeah,
at the start, and then the nephew thing came in after it. So I don't know. I needed to go back and read, I think, volume 1 and see if I just assumed something or if it was there was an Easter egg or something there.
They were sprinkling that she kept saying she and her. They did that throughout the whole thing. I can't remember about the like cloning herself.
Because when she announced, I was like, I just was like, oh, I thought I knew that already. So it wasn't like a huge reveal to me because I didn't know if I picked something up or it was said earlier. So.
But I mean, you get her going out. She comes across some people who have more or less blocked and are linking interstate.
Yeah,
between
the Sons of
the Sons of Arizona.
Yeah,
so the Sons of Arizona, which is ironic because obviously they're all women, and they sort of get into a little bit of a tiff. The doctor gets beat up pretty bad, thinking that she's working for the government. 355 turns up, who is working for the government, and says that she's not. She gets beat up a little bit too. And then I can't remember exactly. Something happens, and 355 kills them all. And while Dr. Mann's got a blindfold.
They go to because she's not talking. They put her out in front of a firing squad, and that's when 355 turns up and saves the day.
Does
So
some stuff.
speaks their the women gibberish language.
That's right, the women gibberish, and they did the old you kneel behind someone and I'll push her over them. I think you used to do it bloody back in school. And then all while this is happening, Yorick is back at the garage. He got left at another place, a little garage
with yet another strange woman.
Another strange woman who was, but they got along as good friends very quickly and clearly as they were carrying through. But
Mm.
one of those Sons of Arizona's person, I think it was the leader's
daughter who was just initiated into it. So
yeah, she turns up, lets off a shot accidentally and kills the girl who was at the garage.
the mechanic.
Yeah, and then Yorick ends up getting discovered because the monkey was making noise. And then it doesn't show you the panels, which I think is really, really good because I think they can use that later.
You just see bang bang.
You see bang bang. So they end up pointing guns at each other. You see bang bang. They don't show you what happens initially. It cuts back to Dr. Mann and 355 as they're sort of finishing their journey back to the garage, and Yorick is finishing off burying the two people who had died. So the daughter for the Sons of Arizona person and the chick from the garage. So he's burying them too. So obviously he's shot and killed the girl. And there's a couple of cool panels where it gets some close up of him like really dealing with the emotions of the fact that he's just killed someone. And it was the first person that he killed. And
so he lies about it too because he says it was
they killed each other. Yeah, so he lies about that, which was interesting. He's obviously very guilty about that factor. Like he's obviously just overcome his self-destructive part and sort of trying to live again. And like the first thing that he sort of does after that is kill someone. So it's kind of like he's obviously that'll be playing over in his mind heaps. And as I said, really interesting. They didn't show you the panel of like the actual death, so to speak. No. I thought they would have gone back to that before they showed the burial. But I think we may see those panels in the future.
That's what I thought too. Yeah. It'll be something that like a revelation for him as he moves forward and things like that. So
I think there'll be some interesting panels in the future because the girl, she was quite young. So that's another thing you'll have to battle with. Like, because it wasn't an older daughter issue. I think she was either 15 or 16, and that's why she was being initiated.
They said so they gave her a flag to burn, and that flag was saved for her brother until the brother died in obviously the calamity. So she's taking the footsteps of what her brother should have been. Yeah. But then it ends with a little side sort of Easter egg cutscene, if it was a Marvel movie, of Hero, the sister, turning up at where they left previously with the NASA scientist and the Russian lady. Yep. The astronaut has given birth to a boy who's breathing fine but still down in the sealed chambers, and that's when Hero turns up ready to fuck shit up, really, and that's it.
Yeah.
Good old one-tit Hero.
Yes. This one, I think, was the hardest to read for me because that intro was just fucking... It just hit you. Yeah, they just went, fucking, here you go. Here's the dungeon. Yeah. And so I found that very hard.
The first bit was quite hard to read. This as once it ended, it picked up and it was a lot smoother to read. But the first bit, I kept stopping. I was like, I literally checked the title of the download file like five times to make sure I'm reading the same thing in the right order. It threw me.
Yeah. And look, I think this is probably, it had some of the better parts through the story and some of the worst parts.
I think this is my favorite volume so far.
I think
I wouldn't say it was. I wouldn't say the start was bad. I just think it was just
hard.
It was thrown in your face straight away. It just, by the time I adjusted to it, because it was quite quick and it dragged on a little bit, but at the same time too, it finished quite quickly and abruptly as well. So by the time you adjusted to it, it was finished, then you were back into the regular story. So I wouldn't say it was the worst one, but yeah, it was definitely the hardest to start. But the second 2/3 was definitely a lot easier to read.
No, I quite liked the interactions that they were having through the second half, like especially Yorick and the grease monkey girl. Like she was just that mechanic, and they had that really good buddy relationship. So seeing that on the screen, it was on the panel. Sorry, it was. I'd say it was quite refreshing, and I think you could actually feel how it was refreshing for Yorick even through the story, like to him to actually be able to have a conversation on those lines without, because everyone else is just saying to him, well, you just need to go and repopulate the earth. Like that's why you're still alive.
Have sex with everyone.
And that wasn't sort of where the conversation was. Like they came up in the conversations, but that wasn't what the conversation was about. And they moved very quickly into general bullshit. Well,
she even made the comment too, was like, I'd like to have sex, but you're not someone I would have had sex with before, so I feel like it'd be disingenuous to want to have sex with you now, sort of thing. So exactly. There's a lot of those sort of deeper, meaningful conversations happening between the two of them. So
and some of my favourite things were again with Yorick and that removed paneling for when they, which if they do come back to when he shot the girl and how that plays out in the future. I'm really interested to see how that plays out.
All right. Well, that is volume 4 of Wyatt the Last Man.
We've got our ramblings on it.
We've got one more, or the next one will be at the halfway mark.
Yes.
I thought you said one more to go. I thought there was 10.
No, one more till we're halfway through. So if you're following along, make sure you get yourself a volume 5 of the trade backs. We'll continue reading Wyatt the Last Man. Now, Zach, did you have more Pokemon fun to talk about? Was that what you were getting to when you were talking about your card grading before?
No, I spoke about it at the start. Check in, episode 100 on Sunday, but Monday, episode 100. No, that's it really. I'm Pokemon'd out so far.
You're Pokemon'd out? You
for
sure?
Today, yeah.
We normally end with Pokemon.
Only took 100 days.
Yeah.
Kaz Clash. Check out Kaz Clash. It's a new series, doing really well. I'm 2-1 up in that. Oh, no, sorry, we'd have a Pokemon thing to talk about.
I thought you did, yeah.
Yeah. Brock and I had, and this is how exciting it was, Brock and I had one of our Pokemon pack battles. We opened a blister pack of Chilling Reign and Lost Origin.
Shouldn't have.
The pin badges inside were more valuable than the cards we got because we hit 4 duds. That's about it, really. It was quite the pillow fight. We've had a wet noodle fight. We've got a pillow fight, and at this rate, we'll have a tickle fight next. So it's we definitely need a hit at some point.
Yeah,
might go back to Black Bolt because that had some good hits. So. But no, well, I'm assuming with Mega Revolutions and things like that coming out soon, we've pre-ordered a bunch of those. So stay tuned. We'll be doing a lot of the a few pack battles between Mega Evolutions. We've pre-ordered a bunch of that and Phantasmal Flames.
Yep.
I wouldn't say Phantasmal Fire. I was like, that was wrong.
Phantasmal Flames. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, so they're coming out soon. I've come balls to the ball on those two. So with the pre-order, so it's been good.
So you're trying to collect the master set of Phantasmal Flames as well?
I think at this stage, yes, but I will wait and see how they go for pull rates, because if the pull rates are anything like some of the ones we've had previously with like Prismatic and some of those, if it's like Prismatic, it'll be no. At the same time, if it's like a card count like Black Bolt or White Flare, where it's ridiculous having to get normal reverse holo Pokeball Master Ball for each card, like it's too much. So
is this a small set or a big set?
Phantasmal I think is a smaller set, but again, it's a smaller set at the moment, but I don't know if they've revealed if there are like
what additional versions. The additional board is.
So it's a 90 card base plus your IRs and your SIRs and whatnot.
Yeah,
so
but
that'll probably take it to like 110, 120.
No, yeah, maybe a bit more than that.
But then, as you said, if they do their reverses, that doubles the set straight away.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. And that's the same thing with Mega Evolution. But there are some cool cards. We bought we got suckered in by the Charizard, so we've got the Ultra Premium Collection on pre-order.
Set to feature over 120 cards.
Yep.
So including a smaller main set of approximately 90 cards before accounting for secret rares, which brings the total to around 130 cards.
Yeah, but that doesn't include if there's reverse holos and things like that. But that may just be a Scarlet and Violet set, because I know previously there's been some sets have had reverse holos, but not for every card.
Yeah.
Some of these sets had reverse holos for every card, but then they had a Pokeball version of every card, a Master Ball version of every card. So
there'll be 6 Mega Evolution Pokemon EXs, 4 new Pokemon EX cards, and more than 15 special illustration cards.
Yep. Yeah, but that's just the general secret.
I know, I'm just reading what it fucking says,
and I'm just adding extra conversation to it. I'm building on it.
Fuck me.
We're having a back and forth.
My God.
Speaking of Mega Evolutions, did you see the Mega Victory Bell?
Yeah.
It looks horrible.
Speaking of sex dungeons.
They've done it dirty with that, almost as bad as they did with the Mega Dragonite. Like, it just looks like it's a Santa's sax turned into a plant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's being choked by its own vibe.
I personally hate all the Megas. I think all the Megas look fucking horrible except for Gengar.
The Gengar one looks
the only
sick.
one that looks good.
There is
So do the Charizard one.
the black
Which one?
The
There's
black
two.
one,
Black one
not
looks
the
better.
orange one with the weird horns and stuff.
Which one's the one with the flames coming out
That's
the
the
side
black
of the mouth?
one. The blue
that
flames.
was pretty cool.
The black Mega Charizard. I think it's Charizard X or Y. It's one of the two. That one's not too bad. The Mega Blastoise, I could take it or leave it. The Mega Venusaur, I'm the same, but yeah, a lot of the other ones are definitely a bit weird. Mega Lucario apparently is meant to be pretty good. I haven't really seen many pictures of it though.
Like, I mean, look at that. That's a fucking cool looking Pokemon, I must say.
Yeah.
Gengar is definitely one that probably wasn't as hugely popular back in the day, but it's definitely increased in popularity as time's gone on.
He was always a pretty cool
He was always
Pokemon.
pretty cool, but he's not like he is today. Like today, everyone loves Gengar. Like it's probably he's up there with like Pikachu and things like that. Of one of the main, and I think that probably helped when Ash had a Gengar in his team for the end of his run. So,
but I mean, now you've got your Megas as you spoke about. Now you got the Dynamaxes and you got VMAXes and
but that's
Gigantamaxes.
That comes and goes with the generation. So like like we're in the EX generation now. Sword and Shield I think had like V's and VMAXes, and before that you had the G Maxes and things. So I don't know how they translate into the game with that, or that's just the trading card sort of spin-off.
EX has always been like EX were the first big cards that were brought into the game, and they've been a staple ever.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's just on the trading cards or things. I don't think that has any impact in the Pokemon
that's
game.
just a card. Because there were no cards like EXs at all for a long time, and then EXs were introduced and essentially break the game.
They've changed around because like in Sword and Shield they didn't have EXs, they had V's and VMAXs and things like that. So it's just I think it's just the flavor of the month with each one. So where Mega Evolutions has gone into the game, I think so.
Cool. All right. Well, coming up in the future, not as of yet, but coming up in the future, we will be having merchandise coming to you. We'll be getting some shirts and hats and stuff available for all to purchase. So keep tuned in the coming weeks, and we'll tell you how you can get yourselves a snazzy shirt or hat. And
we've got other things in the works as well. So
yes, so keep your eyes out for that. Congratulations to Chaffee for winning our 75 subscriber giveaway. They are winning, what was it?
6 booster packs. So a Pokeball tin, which will have a base set,
such as that one there.
That in fact is actually that exact style of tin. Just it'll still be gift wrapped in
still
full Pokemon cards.
Contains cards.
So it'll be a fresh one.
Congratulations, you've won that tin filled with 3 of these Chinese marble packs.
You probably have more fun. You'll get the base set, the Paldea Evolved, and Obsidian Flames in the tin, and then you'll get 3 more Scarlet and Violet base set packs.
Yeah, so congratulations, Chaffee. Thank you very, very much for subscribing and watching and being a part of the Frantic family, the Franticlers, as some might call you. We really appreciate it.
It's 3 times Bevan.
And other than that, anything else we want to get out there?
Be sure to share it around, get the subscribers up to 100, because then that's when we'll do our next giveaway, as we said, bigger than the one previous. Be sure to share it around, subscribe, like, all that sort of stuff.
And we will catch you next time.
And we'll catch you at PAX and Comic-Con, so see us there.
All right, bye.
Thanks.
Stay frantic.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Frantic Nerdcast.
You can find all our latest news and information on Facebook or at franticnerdcast.com.
You can find us on Instagram at Frantic Nerdcast. Find AJ at Weird Art by AJ. Find Zach at Frantic Kaz and myself at Frantic Brock.
Please make sure to head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe for more YouTube-only content like Sequelize It and Plays Games.